We have our international affairs analyst Dan Perry with us, and Lieutenant Colonel in the Reserves Doron Avitala, former commander in the IDF Special Forces. The role that we can expect Israel to play, given the increased fighting that we're now seeing in Syria, and whether or not this is going to allow for a vacuum for Israel to come in and perhaps target even more of the weapons infrastructure that Hezbollah, as you mentioned, has been maintaining in Syria, or if we're going to see Israel kind of just stay out of this for now.
I think Israel's position at this point, and Netanyahu said this today also, is that vis-a-vis the whole Hezbollah issue, it's going to be zero tolerance. They're no longer going to tolerate the Israeli word is raindrops, meaning every now and then drops of rockets landing on Israel. That includes, I think, zero tolerance of Syria operating as a super highway for Hezbollah rearming itself. But Israel kind of tried to do that already. At this point, I think we can expect Israel to basically hammer Hezbollah anytime there's anything resembling a violation of the ceasefire, including their efforts to rearm, but probably stay out of the war in Syria, because I think the great unmentionable about the whole 13-year-old Syrian war is that there is a lot of ambivalence in the world about Bashar Assad falling. Butcher though he may be, the fact is Syria hasn't attacked Israel, not really, since 1973. And the rebels arrayed against him are not exactly the nice liberal rebels that want to do peace with Israel, but more likely some version of the supporters of Al-Qaeda. And Israel cannot afford to have them in control of Assad's chemical weapons and sitting on Israel's Golan border.
So this is really the dilemma, because in the end, Hezbollah was back. The moment Hezbollah was destroyed in the fashion that it was destroyed, then of course this gave way to those rebels to threaten Bashar.
Yeah.
So this is a real dilemma, because it's not clear how we play it. We don't want to play any civil war. We can play humanitarian aid as we did in the previous phase of the civil war. But we played 82 civil war in Lebanon, which was an easier geometry. We should never play it here.